What's going on? It's your boy J Black, AK Black Man. Shake my hand, hit the like button. We here for the night of main events recap, the thorough version, the detailed version, the one that you ain't get before. First up, I want to compare night of main events, you know what I'm saying? Not to Double Impact, right? I want to compare it to Summer Impact. I want to put URL versus URL. If you remember Summer Impact was probably one of the best events ever, especially if you was in the building, because again, there's the in the building experience and then there's the online experience. If you was in the building for Summer Impact, you got your money's worth, even with the main event being left off. That was one of the best times ever in battle rap. So I want to compare this to that. With Summer Impact being up here, I got to put Nome Impact like kind of down here, you know what I'm saying? I think night of main events Impact, it had promise with New Jersey Twerk, Nitty, Tay-Rock, Geechee. That main event right there is feeling that. Some of the undercard matchups was hitting as well on paper. But I feel like, a lot of things didn't pan through the way it's supposed to be. I will say this, being in the building, again, there's an online experience and there's in the building experience for me personally. I was feeling it for the most part. 7 out of 10, 6.5, 7 out of 10 for the night. And again, I missed the main event. I had to catch it on the playback, on my airplane, on the airplane part of me. Because I had to catch a flight. If you're wondering why J Black left, again, I had a flight to catch. I did not know that the event would go on from, I think, 3:30 to 10:30. You know what I'm saying? The flight I had to catch was at 10:40. So again, the Atlanta airport is different. You can't just pull up. And it's not like Philly where you just pull up. You know what I'm saying? You can make it in 30 minutes. Nah, their TSA is completely different. They're always going to make you wait about 30 minutes in TSA, no matter what you do. Whether you got pre-check, whatever you got, clear, whatever you got, you're going to have to wait. So, Summer Impact, one of the best events ever. Nome Impact did not hit that mark. All right? And before we get to the event, you know what I'm saying, obviously there was some commotion and stuff going on with Tay-Rock and Chess getting into it. It's part of the event, you know what I'm saying. It had me panicking. Because I was in a commentary booth for the intermissions or whatever. So when I heard, news got to me, yo, Tay-Rock's in handcuffs. Tay-Rock's in what? Who are you playing with? This is not April 1st. What y'all doing this for? Why y'all lying to me? How is he's the what happened? That didn't happen. Tell me what happened. That didn't happen. You feel me? I'm sitting there, I'm bitching. I ain't going to hold you because that's the main event. I mean, of course, the safety, hopefully all that stuff is good. Their health is good, stuff like that. But I'm like, this is the main event is done. What? Fast forward, situation happened. It was cleared. So the main event did go on. So I was happy about that. Best team. The best team of the night. I'm on the fence about this because I feel like, and I'll break this down even more once we get to this matchup. I felt like Twerk and Nitty wasn't appreciated as much as they should be. You know what I'm saying? I feel like line for line, the material, the bars, like some of this shit did not get, I'm like, how does this is a room shaker. How is this getting, what? They tired? I mean, it's 10 o'clock, right? I'm assuming at the time that that battle went on is 10 something. And the event started at 3, so are they tired? So I think line for line, you could argue Twerk and Nitty for best team, but I cannot, again, being in the building while they was battling, God, DNA and John, shake my hand. The You Are Not a Legend, huh? The PG Killers, huh? The Crucible Top 6 Killers. They was on y'all like something, oh my God. And they're second and third for the most part in terms of momentum, in terms of energy. They shit was not stopped. Or not topped from any team that night. You can pick your moment from any team that you like. God Body, Wild Cards, Mudslide, Carolina Coalition, North Camp, pardon me. I feel like John and DNA, they had a point to prove and the experience showed. I don't care they never teamed up before. I feel like John teamed up multiple times. DNA teamed up a whole bunch of times. So they got shit figured out to a science, to a T. I'm going DNA and John a dime for best team. Performance of the night, you can argue DNA and John as well. as well as Twerk and Nitty. But I'm going DNA and John for me being in the building for that one. Battle of the Night was the main event. Listen, I don't care who's not cheering, who is cheering. When the line hit to me, that shit hit to me. That Jada Pickett line, that's like, what? That's a room rocker. That is a certified room rocker. What are we doing? I'm watching on the phone like, yo, the crowd, where the crowd at? You get a few cheers. That was ridiculous. All right. So let's get into the matchups as we go through. I'm gonna try to speed through this. I want to make this one video. Hopefully, this is not two parts because I already discussed this on Caffeine. You know what I mean? With the Swervo and Sheed Happens versus Kid Slade and Authentic. And again, this just shows, you know what I mean? So don't get mad at nobody that's in the building, they feel a certain way, and somebody that's online. There's two different experiences. So the fan votes was for Kid Slade and Authentic. Shout out to them brothers. They got the fan vote. I feel like the majority in the building, the way Swervo and she was moving around, the chemistry, the lines that landed, the participation, it's lava. Like, come on, the neighborhood watch. It's a lot of things that's happened. I thought they clearly got the first round, but I guess you would argue the second and third. I had Sheed and Swervo. Me personally, I had Sheed and Swervo. That's how I called it. But again, there's two different experiences, online and in the building. So I guess online y'all appreciated some a team rapping straight through, and it worked. And shout out to Kid Slay. A lot of stuff was on his name, but he's fighting through it. The brother's still here, so y'all ain't put him down yet, huh? Big 7, 67, and I want to see more from Authentic as well. So salute to them boys. But I personally had Sheed, Happens, and Swervo. Sheed, I think this is why you lost too. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you was doing good, and you had that Joel Embiid MVP line. I feel like, again, they voted against you because of that. And on top of that, you ain't throw your Prada hat. Come on, man. Throw the hat, bro. Throw the Prada hat, man. Throw the Prada hat, man. Come on, man. You that's the difference between a mid-tier and a top tier. Throw the hat. You supposed to say, oh, I wouldn't throw this hat. This is $700 Prada hat. You know what? That's a crowd reaction right there, man. That's a moment right there, you know what I'm saying? You would have the most expensive hat throw in battle rap history. Look at that. You would have broke records with throwing that Prada hat. Sheed. Huh? You'd have been the first ever. Now somebody gonna beat you to that. Watch this, all right? Back to DNA and John Jonathan versus the Foot Soldiers. This face-off to me was so exciting. Shout out to Saflir Soul, man. When he sat down, you know what I'm saying, that he believed what he was. I love that passion. Like, you're not a legend to me, man. It's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He really felt that way. The way DNA and John was hot at that. Beautiful. Let me clap it up real fast. People don't be want to do face-offs, and for them to have that energy, I loved it, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like, again, that pissed John and DNA off motivation. DNA did not want to sit down until that was squared away. And shout out to Saflir Soul has said that John's a legend. Come on, man. The Shang Tsung Soul, the whole, I'm not done yet, DNA. I still got to talk to Soul. That was the Walking Dead, the Dragon Soul. And the crazy part about this, I feel like I said this before, but I feel like Saflir's Foot Soldiers, they had a good second and third. Y'all went up against some unstoppable shit. Let's call for what it is. Y'all was not winning the second and third, bro. Listen, let me say that again. Let me tell you right now. Y'all could have had somebody. If I jumped in, I'd have beat John. That's a whole different story. Y'all gotta hit me up beforehand. Y'all let me know. You know what I mean, I could have beat John in one of the rounds for y'all. But that's neither here nor there. Part of me. But no matter what y'all would have did in the second and third, they had y'all mapped out. The accuracy, the chemistry between the two. You would have thought they teamed up more times than y'all did, and that's your third time. Sheesh. Oh my God. That's it happened to y'all, man. They sit y'all down. Partially. Y'all lucky that this is a 2-on-2, because I feel like a 2-on-2 is less damage. You know what I'm saying? Because I think for the most part in battle rap, well, I know for the most part in battle rap, matchups are 1-on-1. So this is not really take like Flair Soul versus Nitty, fire. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't take away from what he did versus him. So I think he's still good. Foots is still good. But it's like as a 2-on-2, they let y'all know what's up. If you're Klutz or anybody else from the top 6, you leave DNA and Jonathan the Donovan alone. And don't say that they not a legend. Don't do that. Y'all wouldn't do that. Hansel, don't do that. Come on, don't do that. If you from the top 6, leave them boys alone. Smack, Chico, and Beasley. If y'all want y'all new talent, rising stars to prosper, you do not put them against John and DNA. You put DNA and John versus somebody else. Not, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it. You ain't put them other guys versus DNA and John. Huh? After DNA and John did what they did all them years ago, y'all let up. Imagine where that guy would have been if he didn't battle John. Imagine where that guy would have been if he didn't battle DNA. Y'all got to stop. Y'all talent building, right? Y'all talent building, right? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, next up, T-Top and Swamp versus Fonz and Av. It's your boy J Black, a.k.a. Black Man. Shake my hand. Here on Champion, you know, we do get it wrong from time to time. It happens. I know. We do get it wrong from time to time, and that's my fault. I really thought Fonz and Av was going to win. I'm not even going to sit here and hold you. We do predictions, so before you see me sit down with a face-off, I got predictions out. I'm not ducking on who I think's going to win or lose a battle. It's there. The battle rappers know. And I got to get on camera and apologize and look stupid. I assume because Fonz and Av, what they did in a 2-on-2 in the pandemic versus Kayshawn Lucasio, one of the better battles of the entire year, that would translate. Swamp said in the face off, let me tell you something. Yeah, I seen y'all. Yeah, listen, y'all, that wouldn't work on the stage. You hear me? And for the most part, she was right. So I felt like, you know, they had some lines. They had some good shit. But in terms of what the people wanted to hear in ATL, that wasn't it. They didn't heat up until they isolated and separated from each other. When Fonz saw that guy in the crowd, yo, shut the fuck up. He started going off, but that was him by himself. And then Av got his chance, and Av goes on, oh, shit. So as a unit, they didn't really prosper, but as a team, as individuals, the crowd was rocking with it. T-Top and Swamp, however, chemistry, making us laugh from the intro. The intro by itself, when Swamp is saying his slogan, he's like, yeah, King, I know that part. You know what I mean? They're hitting icebreakers, they're building momentum, and they're hitting on all cylinders. I think the first 2 rounds are clear. You know what I'm saying? If you want to debate the third, that's on you, but the first 2 rounds from T-Top and Swamp, they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need that Swamp versus Avert at some. I need that. Please. See, when people are arguing, I like it. You know what I'm saying? As long as the battle's being built behind us, so please give me that Swamp versus Averb, the Averb versus Swamp, man. You get me? I need that, please. And we got some footage of T-Top calling in on John and Don. Yeah, that happened on Champion. You know, we try to set matches up here and there, you know. I'm going to drop that pretty soon. But again, shout out to T-Top and Swamp. They got that battle to me. I thought it was clear. First 2 clear. Even with the stumbulation, they already won the battle. You know what I'm saying? Salute to T-Top. So y'all won the battle to me. Suge, O-Red versus Hollow and Calico. Oh, man, I don't want to even get into this battle. I ain't going to hold you. I will say this. Calico is a wizard. Let's keep it a buck. That man can see into the future somehow, some way. At the face-off, what is Calico saying? They keep pointing to O-Red. O-Red, he going to take it personal. He going to take it personal. He going to be the one to do this. And O-Red, listen. We got to have T handy for you. Not even Halls, not even on Ricola. You need T at every battle. I feel like that should be a special move. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know, after you do the hard nah, the fa la, the cha la, the ba nah, the sa da, the got. After you do all that, have somebody pass you a hot cup of tea. I feel like the crowd about to, Red got his tea. He about to spit a clear round. You know what I'm saying? And I thought Shotgun Suge was the star of the battle. No offense to Red, no, that's your teammate. You're not supposed to isolate the teammates, whatever it is. But I feel like Shotgun Suge was. I feel like, because, again, I thought he had a problem with Hollow. The man had a problem with Calico. I'm like, I didn't see this coming. I thought he was going to go crazy on Hollow and not Calico. I feel like he was really trying to talk to Calico for some reason. You know what I'm saying? So and it worked. It worked for the most part. So I thought the first round was clear. It's O-Red and Suge. The second round, I thought they did good too as well. But I feel like Calico and Hollow stepped it up. So that round is close. And then the third round, you mean to tell me something happened in 2013 or 2014 for the most part? Let me see, 20. And 10 years later, the brother is trying to tell his story. The crowd is saying, no, I don't care if his voice is messed up. Tell the story. You know how many battles it's been referenced in? You know how many battles we heard about this story from? Like, we got conceded interviews even talking about the story. You understand me? Like, come on, bro. Like, I wanted to hear the story. I get it. His voice is hoarse. Let the man rap. We're going to wait another 10 years to hear the story now. He ain't going to do an interview. The fan vote, crazy enough. I see a lot of people saying Shotgun, Suge, and Red won the battle the first two. But the fan vote, because I feel like they only spit half a round in the third so O-Red can tell his story. They only spit half a round. And that's the crazy thing. You had half a round low-key. Or it felt like, I don't do that to him. It felt like the half round in the first round from Hollow and Calico. And then you get half round from Shotgun, Suge, and Red in the third. So the battle was awkward. The fan vote went to Hollow the Don and Calico. And I'm not gonna watch this battle back. No offense to these brothers. You know what I mean? I just need a little more. Lou Castro and Jerry West versus God Body Wild Cards. Let me get into this because I see a few things online regarding Hustle and Danny. Wow. First of all, ladies and gentlemen, call. Get on the phone. Call your teammate. You know what I'm saying? Call your teammate. You know what I'm saying? Hash things out behind the scenes if possible. You know what I'm saying? The internet don't need to know everything or hear everything. We can say that again. You can call. You can text. The internet don't even need to hear or know everything. On top of that, for the information that y'all sharing, y'all not even getting paid. Ha! Had to sip on that one. Pardon me. With all that being said, I cannot sit up here and say Miss Hustle lost anything in this battle. Salute to her. God. You know what I'm saying? She just made it difficult to focus on the bars. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect, no creep shit, no creep shit. I'm just watching the battle as a fan. You know what I'm saying? It's just difficulty and what transpired. Huh? But anywho, pardon me. Danny Myers. And the crazy thing is, you know what I'm saying, outside of the awkward moments that y'all had, I believe in the second round, y'all wasn't even that bad to be having an online dispute. I watched the battle. Y'all wasn't that bad. Y'all lost. Let's keep it a buck. Y'all lost clearly, probably all three rounds. You know what I'm saying? I think, Y'all, I'll keep it real bit. I think y'all lost all three rounds. I think the first round was dope from y'all, but the second and third, it was over. It was over. And I will say this, you know what I'm saying? I will say y'all wasn't that bad, right? But you could tell, like, at certain key moments throughout that battle, it was like, a group project where somebody didn't know what part they supposed to be in. I will say that. I've been in those group projects where, like, yo, bro, you didn't study anything, did you? Like, nothing, bro, come in, y'all, like, so when we get that A, you don't get a C. I'm not stupid. No. You didn't turn in nothing. You didn't do nothing, nigga. Well, what happened? You don't even know this part. Other than that, outside of those awkward moments, we're talking about 9 minutes of rapping. I feel like outside of a minute or two of awkward moments or transitions where the chemistry wasn't 100%, y'all wasn't that bad to be having an online back and forth for whatever y'all doing for the most part. But Lou Castro and Jerry West, clap it up for y'all. God. Lou Castro and Jerry West, I told you on Champion that they seem locked in. The chemistry is on point between the two. They're doing moves Lou Castro has energy. Lou, where was the energy for Clips though? And it's not even. I feel like you had really good bars versus Clips, but I feel like you was more charismatic. You had more showmanship on the stage. You know what I mean? In between the bars and things that you're saying, like, oh shit, you really feeling your material. And the show and the crowd was eating up everything that you were saying. So we need more of that. We need more of that. Now you gotta think. For example, he said, she made me wait all night to rap. I'm on her. That's not a bar, but it's like, yo, that's entertaining. You know what I'm saying? It's a small shit. It's a small shit. It's a small shit. And Miss Hustle being the big dog out the gate, I thought that was fire. I think they had a dope first round. And I think they had dope moments, you know, breaking down this or that. But then Lou with that bar was in the third round, I think. Sheesh. He should have known when to pull out or some shit. Oh my God. God damn. And I think they're one of the best teams too. Lou and Wes. Sheesh. Fire. Twerk and Nitty versus Tay Rock and Geechee Gotti. Disappointed. Not in the battle, in the crowd. I hate to do this. But I will say this in the crowd's defense. If the event starts at 3 o'clock and the battle goes on at 10, past 10, you got to work harder. And this is one of the reasons why I wanted them to go a little earlier. I ain't going to hold you. I wanted Twerk and Nitty and Tay Rock and Geechee to go earlier. If we look at Sue Surf and Tay Rock, did they go last? I forget. Did Tay Rock and Sue Surf go last? Damn, I'm losing to my train of thought there. Did they go last? I'm gonna check that and get back to myself before the video's over, or hopefully by the time I drop this, so I can put in comments. But a lot of lines slept on. The 50-year-old hair trigger Jada Pinkett line was ridiculous. But I will say this: I feel like they had a lot of content in the first round. You know what I'm saying? A lot of lines in the first round. Like they had. I feel like they tripled Tay Rock and Geechee. And this battle's not even hard to judge. Geechee Gotti's doing a round, so we gonna win the second round, y'all. We got the second. Then the second, like, we gonna win the third. So he's letting y'all know as time is going on and progressing that they not winning. Sheesh. I really want Twerk and Nitty to team up again. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they can figure some things out for momentum-wise. Or maybe they did everything right and the crowd wasn't there for them. Keep it a buck. If I was to do a bar-for-bar breakdown, I was very excited and happy with the material that they had. From the impersonation from the alien introduction out the gate. I thought that was ridiculous. A lot of lines were ridiculous. And the crowd just wasn't there for us. I don't know, man. But that's just me. I don't need the crowd to go crazy. I'll be going crazy just watching this shit myself. So I gave the first 2 rounds clearly to to New Jersey Twerk and Nitty. And I gave the third debatable edge to Tay Rock and Geechee. And the thing about it is the chemistry, you know what I'm saying, and the isolations. The isolations been saving some of these teams, man. Let's keep it a buck, man. So when the teams separate and one person goes, and this person goes, it helps. So I think for the future, and I can't say that about Tay Rock and Geechee because maybe they did meet up and stuff like that, but I heard from Miss Hustle and Danny Myers that they never met up. That's important. You know, so shout out to URL. I think next time, even the battle rappers, team up with somebody that you know you're going to be with. You feel me? Team up with somebody that you know you're going to be with, somebody that you're real cool with, that you have the chemistry with, that you know is going to be a more of a, you know, a give and go. You know what I'm saying? Charisma and chemistry with the team. If not, the crowd can pick up on like, oh, y'all did this shit last minute, low-key, man. This ain't really what we wanted. Y'all did this shit last minute. Like, y'all got together the day of, didn't y'all? Y'all ain't put in no work. Y'all FaceTime this shit, didn't y'all? Y'all wasn't in choreography classes together, getting the lines together, nigga. Y'all was texting the whole time, getting y'all what? Huh? Come on, man. All right? That's pretty much it for Night of Main Events Impact. Again, I think this event was a 6.5 or 7 out of 10 with grading against Summer Impact. And keep in mind, Summer Impact was missing the main event. The main event was T-Top and Brez versus Murder Mook and Calico. With that being left off the card, No Impact did not reach what Some Impact did. So it is what it is. That's my assessment of being in the building and watching the main event on my phone. You know what I mean? So that's it, man. That's it, man. You think I should do a bar for bar one? I kind of want to do a bar for bar on Twerk and Nitty and Rock and Geechee, man. I feel like a lot of those lines wasn't appreciated. So let me know if that's what you want. You know what I'm saying? Let me know, because I know battle rap is different nowadays. Y'all don't be caring about the particulars. I feel like the important shit. So just let it brother know if you want that. We can get to that. You feel me? All right? Well, with that being said, shake my hand. It's your boy J Black, a.k.a. Black. We got a lot of content dropping soon. I got that Jerry West going at DNA. I got that T-Top going at John Adon. He called in while John was here. We got the Battle Academy, the second video dropping pretty soon. Support their event as well. What else we got? We got the Chrome 23 prediction that we shot a week. That's the shit. My champion material it's live. I do it live, but I don't be dropping the shit as soon as I should. So we got the Chrome 23 predictions, Yoshi G versus 40 Bars video dropping pretty soon. So just stay tuned, man. I got y'all. Champion. Black.
One witness calling 911 after they say an object fell out of the sky and landed in their backyard.